Do you believe in body typing? Just love yourself and everything starts to look good on you. Nobody's gonna body type me. How dare you call women's body apple or pear? Of course, I follow it to the T and I've taken all the notes. True story, in my Facebook group, I had put out a blog post. What doesn't look good on your body shape? I had no idea this was gonna start. So today, let's look at, is body type advice dated? Today's video wouldn't have been possible without our lovely sponsor, Lily Silk. I'm wearing a silk blouse and pleated skirt, both from Lily Silk. This is a monochromatic outfit. No matter what body type you are, or maybe you don't even believe in body typing, dressing in monochromatic colors is always gonna work because it elongates you. You look put together without trying too hard. This is not my first time working with Lily Silk. What I love about them is not only because they make gorgeous blouses like this, which looks expensive by the way, but it's very affordable. But also, Lily Silk has a zero waste production. So that means the extra fabrics from making this blouse is not thrown away. Instead, they use it to make accessories like silk sleep mask or the scrunches. If you like fashion that is friendly to the environment, go to Lily Silk website and use my discount code PETITE15 for extra 15% off. Let's start with a very popular idea. Wear whatever you love and forget about body type. Do you really feel happy if you are wearing clothing that makes you feel self-conscious? Most of us feel happiest when we are wearing clothing that highlights the best part of our body. Whatever that you are most proud of, you feel the happiest when drawing attention to that part.
Come on.
You feel more confident about yourself.
Come on. Lights off, red alert. It's time to put in work. Better now.
You can call that dated advice, but that's just how it works with most of us. And that's exactly where I find body type advice most helpful. Each body type comes with its own set of strengths and weaknesses. So you dress according to your body shape to highlight your strengths and minimize your weaknesses. Now I'm treading the dangerous waters. Some people think body type advice is going against body acceptance. Here's what I think. Accepting your body doesn't mean that you lose your judgment. It doesn't mean that you stop being selective about what you wear. In fact, the first step of accepting your body is to truly understand your body and know what works and what doesn't. Acknowledge not everything is gonna look the same on you. Do you really want to wear whatever you want for the sake of proving yourself? For instance, if you have apple body shape, the body type advice is going to say, don't wear a crop top because that's going to expose your tummy. If you decide to ignore that, do you really feel empowered? Or you feel self-conscious and miserable? I learned it the hard way. In my 20s and early 30s, I had no idea what body type is and I was not interested. So I was truly just wearing whatever I like to wear. And guess what that is? If you open my closet, most of the dresses I bought, 9 out of 10, was bodycon dresses. Now that I know I have an apple body shape, you may not be able to see that when I am skinny, but even if I gain any bit of weight, it's gonna show up on my stomach. Apples tend to have protruding stomach, even though you can be skinny elsewhere. But I didn't know that. So the dresses I have been wearing in my 20s and early 30s, they were actually highlighting my weaknesses. Now that I look at it, a lot of the dresses were designer pieces. I spent a lot of money on that. I wish I had avoided dresses that didn't truly fit my body shape. A lot of times, your body is telling you something. If you don't really know your body shape, you are ignoring what your body is telling you. Again, I learned it the hard way. Besides the 5 common body types, there's also vertical body types. Short torso, long legs, or long torso, short legs. I have the long torso, short legs body type, and I had no idea about this until a couple years ago. the low-rise jeans is coming back on trend again, but they were very popular 10, 15 years ago. So I bought low-rise jeans, very expensive designer jeans. When I was wearing them, I feel like I was constantly having to pull up my jeans because my body was telling me I don't feel comfortable. If I had known my body shape was long rise and short legs, I would have avoided low rise jeans altogether and wouldn't have to have the designer jeans now I have to donate. If you can actually find clothes that's designed for your body shape, that's the best way to go. If you have the pear shape or the hourglass body shape, your waist is much smaller than your hips. If you were to wear regular size jeans or pants, you are gonna notice a lot of gapping on your waist. I'm so glad to see that more and more brands have developed the curvy line, and that is designed to solve this issue for your body shape. On the other hand, I have an apple body shape. If I were to ignore the body type, just force myself into those jeans, I'm gonna feel miserable. Body type advice does have limitations. For starters, the traditional 5 common body types, it's very hard to find us strictly fitting into one of them and check all the boxes. Most of us find ourselves we can fit into more than one categories. So in that case, if you are following body type advice to the T, you might find yourself hearing conflicting advice. For example, traditionally, a typical pear-shaped body has narrow shoulders and wider hips and thighs. So therefore, the body type advice would suggest you go with tops or jackets that broaden your shoulders. But what if you do have certain pear-shaped features, but you also have broad shoulders? Actually, a lot of us feel that way. We can identify with more than one body shapes. So in that case, you don't need to wear padded shoulder jackets. That doesn't apply to your shape. So only take the body type advice that truly applies to you, your unique shape. Another thing about the traditional body type theory, it's based on the assumption that you want an overall balanced silhouette. For instance, if you are the pear shape, avoid the skinny jeans because it's gonna make it obvious that you have prominent thighs and butt. If you happen to have a pear shape and you want to show off the curves on your thighs and your buttocks, then wear skinny jeans. It does serve that purpose of highlighting it. So you have to ask yourself what truly makes you happy, and only take the advice that truly makes you happy. If you, on the other hand, wearing skinny jeans makes you feel self-conscious, I would say avoid it and go with wide leg shape, wide leg jeans or wide leg pants. Some people have an issue with the names for the body types. They think it's ridiculous to name women's body type pear, apple, or geometric shapes, rectangle, inverted triangle. What I want to say is those are the names established in the past decades. I continue to use them because that's what most of us can relate to. You would understand what I'm talking about. If I were to reinvent the names and change them to Wonder Woman body shape, Superwoman body shape, how many of you really understand what I'm talking about? It's going to become very confusing. And if you were ever to Google how to dress a Wonder Woman body shape, good luck finding information on that. Now, if you were to tell me, Chi, there's nothing that makes me self-conscious about my body, well then more power to you. You can continue to wear whatever you really love. It doesn't work that way for most of us. Most of us have something about our body that we feel self-conscious about. So using the body type advice is a smart way to distract attention from that part. If you do believe in body type advice, you may have heard of choosing the right dresses and jeans and even coats for your body type. But you probably have not heard of how to choose the best underwear for your body type. In fact, I had no idea it matters. And all these years, I was actually wearing the wrong underwear for my body shape. I just made a video on this topic. What are the best underwear for your particular body type? Make sure you watch this video as well.